Our next speaker, as far as I can figure, must have been drawn out of a hat or something. No, quite the contrary. He was the overwhelming choice of his classmates to speak to you today. It is a great pleasure to introduce Andrew Gates.
Good afternoon. You might look up today and see a talented group of graduating students sitting behind me, eager to go out into the world and start the beginning of the rest of their lives. But this graduating class is more than just a collection of students who have somehow managed to survive the academic trials required for graduation. Over the years, our class has grown and changed, but many of us have been together since lower or middle school. When I look at this group, I don't just see a class, I see a family. Former President George W. Bush once said, "Families is where our nation finds hope, where wings take dream." Putting grammatical issues aside, the president had a good point. What the president was trying to say is that through families, we can find hope and accomplish our dreams. And I couldn't ask for a better family to share my dreams with. And what about those dreams? As we go off to college, we will continue to try new things, succeed in and out of the classroom, and make a difference to those around us. If high school has proved anything, it is that we can accomplish great things when we put our minds to it. Fictional figure skater Jimmy McElroy once said, "If you can dream it, you can do it." Well, this class certainly has big dreams and has already done a lot. I'm sure many of the parents and teachers here can agree. I know everybody sitting behind me today will continue to shape the world and the lives of those around them. And let us remember some ways that this class has influenced each other. Who can forget when Miss Prober strapped John to a ruler during second grade to help him with his posture? Who can forget Harry Potter cards, or Pokemon cards, or Beyblades? Who can forget that we were the grade who invented potting? For those of you who do not know what potting is, it involves reversing a backpack and stapling it shut to disguise it from the outside. Who can forget that we learned the hard way not to play tag in 7th grade in our trip to the Aerospace Museum? Security did not like that very much. Who can forget when Ellie ran straight into a closed door during our 8th grade play? Or that we were the grade that was called the Weasels. Or that we were the class who got the sophomore couches removed. I'm also going to add when we dance partied in the school classrooms last week. Never going to forget that. These are memories that will stay with us for years, just as memories stick with any family. Though we will split up after today, and many of us may never see each other again, we will always be united through our memories. I'm sure many of the parents sitting here today can hardly believe that their sons and daughters have reached this point. But we are growing up, and our lives will change forever after today. And let me tell you how. This class is so amazing, you can't help but say, wow. Let's take a glimpse into the future, several years from now. In several years, just like he's done again and again, Mark Aboff will excel at violin. Kyriakos will invent a new type of pizza wheel. And Kathleen will drive the Batmobile. Zoe will be playing hockey for the Olympic team. Caroline's bright personality will continue to gleam. Lauren is going to dance like a star. And Sam Bush's medical studies will take her far. Nolan will continue to rock the R8s. Nikki and Mike will go on hundreds of dates. Laura will be running so fast, she says, "See you later." And Allie will move to California to be an animator. Ryan will throw a fastball like a jolt. Noah will become the next Usain Bolt. Michelle will fall in love with Washington, D.C. And Elise will too, because it's a great city. Kaylee will have hair so golden, they'll call her the Star. John will be shooting lax shots incredibly far. Gracie will be running for president. And Sarah will become a French resident. Andrew Gates will become one of those weird Star Wars fanboys. Amanda will show the world her fashionable style and poise. Harry will have a great time going to school in Philly. And Betsy will study hard, but find time to be silly. Annie will take enthusiasm to a new degree. Christine will always be happy, just wait and see. Brett's humorous personality will always bring a smile. And Alex will still rock the next big fashion style. Brooke will light up Broadway. Ellen will ride horses every day. Tyler will be a pro at lax, or maybe soccer. Unfortunately, not much rhymes with soccer. Sonia will move back to New York. Michael will tear up the squash courts. Wills will be just like the neighbor from the show Home Improvement. And Greg will show up the Tour de France with his bicycle movement. Serena will influence political reform, while Christy will have the most popular college dorm. Victor will become an attorney at law, and Natasha's Luke Skywalker impression will cause shock and awe. Sam Reichert will continue to argue with Noah some more. Hanging with Jazz will never be a bore. Maria is going to be really good at art, and Margie will continue to laugh herself apart. George will be in the NBA, dunking 10 feet in the air. Chris is never going to cut his hair. Rory will be the next James Franco, because he does literally everything. And Ellie's bright personality can make a horrible day feel like spring. Andrew Summers will be the greatest artist the world has ever seen. Critter will start his own golfing team. Abby will know when important things occur, and Devin will have an episode of House made about her. Taylor will continue to take life slow, unless she's on the track, in which case she'll go. Greta will be an expert on Welsh culture and history, and BJ's opinions will never be kept a mystery. Parents, grandparents, and teachers too, this next part is directed to you. I'm sure you can agree that time really flew, and maybe you're not sure what to do. But don't get distraught or sad. Think of all the great times you've had. Maybe you don't want to see us go, but remember that when we're off at college, we will continue to grow. In conclusion, you'd think you died and gone to heaven if you'd met the class of 2011. Thank you. Wow, I'm kind of hungry. There's a gargle in my belly. Please welcome to the stage the wonderful Brooke Kelly.